Hell yeah.
All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the 5th episode of the J.A.B Sports Show. As right now, we have Alex, who is quivering in his timbers right now.
Yeah.
Kentucky versus Louisville.
Yep.
We were going to talk about that game before we get into any other topics, I guess. We got a minute 24 left.
New location.
New location right now.
All together.
Yep.
Yep. That isn't streaming on a Saturday or something.
Oh, I can't even say anything bad because what's going on. This is for our YouTube viewers. So you're gonna get the privilege to learn what it's like to be with a Kentucky basketball fan. Yes, this never really works out for me. But we'll see. Louisville's been lights out. We have not been able to hold them defensively. They've been rebounding better. But they've also not missed. We haven't played that bad.
Oh, Spider's there.
But, yeah, he's there. But
He's been there.
it's going to take a lot for us this last minute 20.
Kill.
Yeah, I haven't been on TikTok all day. Chili this morning. Pirates respect calls, but not trading Paul Skeens. Yeah, I mean, he's your only hope.
Well, that franchise is a mess.
For sure. We need.
Zoom in.
It doesn't work. Unfortunately. It might do it in the audio.
This is bad. Yep, and getting a good shot.
Sorry, there's under 2 minutes for this game. So
Yeah, minute 24 left. This is going to be a shitty start to this podcast.
It's all right.
It's all good, though.
This is the biggest game of the year for our area.
All right, well, we know what this is going to be.
Well, yeah. That's why I said for the area, not for you individually, buddy.
It's always cool to watch, though. Swing it.
Your rivalries aren't as close as these two schools.
Yeah, Purdue's been pretty good at my spring. Oh, what guy? Oh, my gosh.
I mean,
Put your...
take Moreno out.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, no. 95-88 Louisville. 51 seconds left.
At the free throw line.
At
For
the
two.
free throw line. 4-2.
Cat slot back.
Twisted T sponsor us.
Not back enough. I don't think I'm going to watch the last 50 seconds of this. I don't.
You say this and they end up ending the game on like a 8-0 run, winning.
Hey, it's basketball. Anything can happen.
Oh, my.
This is the one sport where an 8-0 run would not be crazy.
Is Lowe a freshman?
No.
Where's he from?
He played at Pitt. He was a Pitt Panther.
Always number one, isn't he? No. Is always still not.
I mean, come on, man. You can't. That's our ball. Yeah, we're going to need a review on that. Instantly.
Instantly.
Well, I don't know why Garrison or Moreno are not. Well, I guess Garrison's in the game. I do not know why Moreno's not in the game. It is scary watching this team in their big man depth. They only have one more person on the roster, I think, over 6'9" or 6'10".
I don't know why Moreno wasn't in on a free throw.
Yeah, especially a free throw.
Like,
I mean, in this stage, I mean, you need a rebounder down there, but you also need to throw your weight into the person you're boxing out to try to make sure. But you can only do so much. I mean, that dude looks like he's
men's league team.
He looks like he's 40 pounds heavier and about half a foot taller than him. So, than Williams for UK.
That dude's definitely bigger than Garrison.
Yeah.
To be fair, Louisville's missed a lot of free throws.
Recently, they have, yeah.
Well, that's 3 in a row right there. That'll be a 10-point game right now. I was like, yeah, they're 20 for 26. Your time. That guy looks like stiff.
Fans don't know who Stiff is,
I
unfortunately.
know, not. That guy's pissed. That Kentucky fan look. Angry.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, 4 in a row.
All right,
Hit a 3 ball. Honestly, just score, Kentucky. Just score. You don't have to get a 3. Just score.
He be doing too much, man.
Oh.
He does way.
Where's Oweh? Where's Oweh at this point?
He's still on the bench with 4 fouls because why not, man?
Because
Why would you just send him in?
Anyway, screw it.
Yeah.
All right.
Why would you?
Get the note card out. We're starting this.
All right. Well, all right. I guess we're going ahead and start. Do you want to wait until the Creighton?
We're turning something else on until here we go. Until we don't see any fans celebrate.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
tie game.
dun, hot dog. Dun, 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 dun.
Doing.
Sing-
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's jump into it. So
Fine.
after an exciting week of college football on Saturday, which we did not get to stream because Alex was in Lexington,
True.
How does that work?
there was a great matchup between Indiana, who was ranked at number 2, versus Penn State. It took Indiana on a final drive by Heisman Mendoza and a miraculous toe touch by probably one of the best receivers in all of college football right now, Cooper. I forgot his first name. Don't know why I'm a fan of the school, and I forgot his first name. Let me look at his name real quick.
You just called him like one of the best receivers in the nation. You don't know his name, and he plays for your team.
It's kind of crazy.
One
Well,
second.
his second team, let's be fair.
Let's be fair, guys.
Guys, shout out my store for commercial.
Oh, Omar. Sorry, Omar Cooper Jr. He's pretty good. It was a great catch, one of the best catches in college football history.
Guys, I'm glad that's
Any
my
thoughts on
freaking
it?
money's going.
Any thoughts on thinking of, well, for one, Fernando Mendoza being a Heisman, and then second of all, should Indiana have dropped in the rankings?
Indiana, for sure, should have dropped in the rankings. They struggled the entire game until...
No, not in the first half. They were up 17-10. That was 7.5.
You said 17-10?
17-7.
17-7? And then they fumbled a whole second half until the last drive.
Yes.
But the best teams are the teams that can win like that. Win ugly games.
But when you put Texas A&M, who beat out Mizzou by over double digits,
Mizzou, I think, too.
but would you say they're better than Penn State?
Yeah.
Mizzou? So them both having the same record, one playing a better team, easily beating their team versus Indiana playing a worse team, struggling in the second half, but their rankings don't flip. I'm not saying Indiana should fall a lot, but I definitely think Texas A&M should jump Indiana.
I think it could go either way, but I think Indiana deserves to be at 2 still. They were struggled really for the first time this year so far versus Penn State. Even though Penn State's, well, I guess they were 4-5 going into the game. Even though they were 4-5, they're still receiving top recruiting classes. They still have all the talent. They may not have a head coach, but they have still a lot of talent on that team, so still a pretty good team. But Indiana ended up making it count, which was what matters most. Like what Blake says, what a flop.
Yeah. So going off of that, we can talk about our college bet hitting on Saturday as well.
Let's go.
Our second college bet.
Vandy came back for us.
He had Vandy.
Yep.
I had Texas A&M.
Yep.
You had another. There's another SEC team. We all had
Was it Oklahoma?
Maybe. I don't know. I forget.
But anyway, it
It
hit.
hit.
You can go back in the last video
Yeah.
and see that.
Go back.
Oh, never mind. It was not an SEC team. It was Oregon.
Yeah, that's what I say. I didn't think
It was Oregon. Oregon held off against Iowa, which was also a very
a
good
great game. Yeah, there are a few.
Big
decent
Ten
amount of great
football,
games.
baby. Big Ten football. Oh, how is that not a foul? All right, and then second of all, second bet hit. We still have yet to hit a freaking NFL bet.
Yep.
Still
Wait,
waiting.
this one was on me, guys. Actually, I just took the money line.
Yep.
So I took the money line.
They but Heisman right now, Julian Sayin's favored. Fernando is second. Forgot who's third. But all Ty Simpson's third.
Yeah.
And then fourth, I believe, is a Texas A&M wide receiver. So I believe it is right now. I still think it's Fernando.
I still also think it is. Fernando.
Julian Sayin is a very, very good option as well. I do think, again, if Ohio, I've said this every freaking week, Ohio State and Indiana play each other in the Big Ten championship. Whoever wins that game will win the Heisman. I think.
Okay.
Unless, like, say, Ohio State still beats Indiana, but Fernando plays absolutely absurd, and Ohio State wins
Wait,
because of
did we talk about how the projected college football playoffs was?
We did not. We
Um,
never even looked at it. It's kind of hard to dictate.
but the thing was, that didn't make sense was they have Ohio State losing to Indiana, but taking over as the champion, like as the number 4 seed.
Yeah, because they're not doing it ranked as they're not doing.
They're not doing it based on if
If you win the conference,
No.
you just get an automatic bid into the tournament.
yeah.
But they're set, so they're saying even if Indiana beats Ohio State's still going to be over.
I could definitely still see Indiana or Ohio State still being a top 4 team if they lose to each other.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not
They'll
saying,
be-
well, yeah, but I don't think they have they don't have Indiana as 4. I don't think. No, they are 4. They're 4, and they have Ohio State at like 2.
No, yeah, I mean,
However it works.
Because it's 2 SEC and 2 Big Ten schools. 4 of the projected.
well, it doesn't matter. It's like, if Alabama or Georgia lose one more game, they'll be one of the bottom seeds.
Yeah, and it's really only basically 10 teams because one of the teams is an automatic filler for Group of 5, best team, and the other one is for
Which is like Memphis right now.
Independent schools.
The USF.
Yes, exactly. Couldn't put it better.
Like that, bro.
Yes.
Like what?
Yeah, probably. But back to the Heisman. I think it's the same.
Yeah. Going on that. And then let's carry this on to, this is called the Alex segment because where he gets to talk about Kentucky sports. Well, he does not get to talk about the basketball team winning tonight against Louisville, but he can talk about the football team beating Florida.
Unfortunate if you're a Kentucky fan to win this weekend.
You actually didn't want to win this weekend.
Not actually. It's always good to see your team win, obviously. But mixed emotions behind it with Mark Stoops, possibly on the way out maybe this year, but then he goes and wins back-to-back SEC games for the first time in I think forever maybe.
Basketball.
And we on the road or I guess we're at home versus probably the best FCS team in the country, so that's great on Saturday. But last 2 weeks have not looked good for the Mark Pope haters. Not Mark Pope. I don't think Mark Pope has any haters, honestly. Back to Mark Stoops, not Mark Pope. Bad week to be one of them. But, I mean, the defense has always been there. That's never been in question. And redshirt freshman or true freshman, I forget. I think he's a true freshman at quarterback. It takes a while to get into a swing of an offense like that, especially as a freshman. So mixed emotions, I guess, about Saturday, but always good to get a win. That's what you got to cheer for.
For sure.
Yeah, so Kentucky, obviously not a Kentucky fan, but I do enjoy going to the games. I do enjoy being down there. I do see all the fans that hate Marks. Definitely.
They're hard
Pope
to.
actually is running a pretty great program.
They're
He actually makes me enjoy watching Kentucky basketball. Mark Pope does.
Mark Stoops does not make me enjoy watching Kentucky football.
No. Right now we're watching the Celtics versus Sixers now. 100-99 Sixers are winning. 40 seconds left.
VJ
Celtics have the ball.
equals dog.
Jalen Brown's better.
Dude, he's done the same move like the past 8 times. He's
He's like going.
Well, now let's move. We got to talk about the rankings. We're really going to talk about the top 3. Bama stayed at 4, right? Georgia stayed at 5. The top 10 didn't really change, right?
But now what matters is the AP doesn't really matter. It's the CFP poll, which just came out before the Kentucky game. I did not look at it.
And what's the college?
You said the
CFP.
poll?
That's the only one that matters. from this
Yeah,
point on.
we need to get over that.
CFP.
Getting it loaded up.
Jalen Brown, you suck.
After week 11, you have give me the freaking list, not in words. CFP rankings after week 11. You have Ohio State at 1,
Yep.
Indiana at 2,
Yep.
Texas A&M at 3.
Yep.
Alabama at 4.
Yup.
Georgia at 5.
Yup.
Texas Tech 6.
Yup.
7. Ole Miss.
Yup.
Oregon 8.
Yup.
Notre Dame at 9. Who's
Boo.
actually been making quite a climb.
Yeah,
this season.
shout out to the Irish.
Texas back at 10 after out of the rankings. What? 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like 4.
Boom. Oklahoma 11.
Boom.
BYU 12. And then Utah 13. 14 is Vanderbilt, and 15 is Miami. I think that's really as far as you need to go.
That's all that matters right now, unless I'm upset.
Because, I mean, if you're below 15, you're really just hoping for one of the top teams to make a mistake.
Or
for
a
you to jump in.
or a conference.
The only thing,
Conference
the ACC basically being, they have 4 teams ranked in the top 25, but Miami being ranked the highest, we might not see an ACC team in the college football playoff.
I
No.
would see.
Yes. No.
Well, there's going to be an ACC.
How do you not?
Yeah, there is.
There's an
There's an automatic.
Oh, I forgot.
There's an
Yeah.
automatic bid for.
But
the
so,
conference.
I mean, if this is the way it goes, if Miami wins out other than their conference championship, you're either going to see Louisville or Georgia Tech in there, most likely. Oh, Texas Tech, sorry.
I got
You're
it.
probably going to see,
Big 12 is Texas Tech.
Big
Yeah.
12. Yeah, Texas Tech, Big 12.
Mhm.
What is Miami, Georgia Tech, Louisville? What was the other one that was competing with them?
I think that
Or
was.
was it? Or was it?
That's just those
That's
3.
about it.
Really, just those 3.
Got to get my Louisville hate in some way. As a true Kentucky fan. Miller Moss looks like he's never thrown a football in his life. He's their quarterback. He looks like he should be working at a McDonald's drive-through. He has looked awful,
Nothing wrong with that.
horrible. They lost. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. He's looked horrible, especially last week in their loss. They had hopes. They still have hopes. But it's even harder to make the get an at-large bid for Louisville now with a painful loss last week.
Yes.
So Miller Moss, get the bagging, buddy.
This ranking was.
He's their quarterback, by the way.
This ranking actually updated,
If you can't tell.
or at least this article updated like an hour ago. So.
All right. Well, the rankings, we have a little bit of our idea. I don't think there's a whole lot that needed to change. I do think it's crazy that Texas Tech did not move up, right?
No, they did in CFP. So
They didn't CFP.
So-
What are they in
so-
CFP?
yeah, they're 6. So they were 8 and beat BYU, who was a
was
7th seed, and they only jump up 2 spots. I think they
Did y'all
should.
want to see like the actual?
Did they jump Georgia? You think they should have jumped Georgia?
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I mean, there's really.
It's hard to pick the teams
Yeah.
that are ahead of them to have them jump.
Yes.
But-
Because
I
the
mean-
Big 12 is not the Big 12 that it was.
Georgia has not
But
been bad this year at all either. They've been really good. What is he
why
doing?
would you shoot that from that far? Why would you touch it? That looked like it was going to go in.
Offensive goals would even be crazy. But anyway,
I guess it
Did
might.
y'all want to see like the actual like who they have in the college playoffs right now? Like depending on.
we can do that the week of, like after the conference week. We can talk about it more. 'Cause tonight's episode's got to be a little quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Short one.
let's do our college bets for this weekend. Jalen, do you want to start off with it, or do I need to announce them if we don't remember?
Do I need to announce mine?
You're definitely going to announce.
All right, so for our college money line bet,
Don't worry, I have faith in mine, guys.
all right, I have Notre Dame beating. Who are they playing against? Anyway, I do remember they're playing against who's 12th. They're playing against somebody like that's ranked, or no,
Who's 12? BYU.
no. Who's Notre Dame playing? I have Notre Dame winning. Alex has Iowa winning. Jalen has Cincinnati winning. Money line bet. Those are our 3 college bets.
Today plays Pitt.
Notre Dame, Pitt, who is also ranked in the top 25.
23rd.
All right, they're 23rd. So we have that matchup. Moving on to that. Now, that's our college. Ride it if you don't want to tail it. Don't tail it.
You want to ride.
Taylor.
Promise.
You want to ride with it. All right.
Have faith.
Let's jump into some NFL football. First, let's go ahead and get our Thursday night football parlay out of the way. We have a doozy of a game on Thursday
We
night.
do have
folks.
another classic
Great.
NFL Thursday night game for you guys this week.
The New York Jets, who are on a 2-game winning streak,
That is true.
against the Patriots, who are on a 7-game winning streak.
Oh man,
Oh,
Thursday
man.
night football just does it
Yeah.
every time.
So, as much as I want to, we're just going to ride the money line and we're just going to take.
The Jets?
No. We're going to take Pitt. We're going to take the Pats.
All right. For the parlay, for the parlay. For the player prop, we're going to do Travion Henderson, 50 or more rushing yards. Just came off a 147-yard rushing game and 2 touchdowns. And then that carries on over to Alex. Who's the touchdown?
Yep, I have also Travion Henderson for a touchdown. Shout out Mike Vrabel for letting him score. It was funny when he was running down the sideline. He looked back at him to make sure he could go in. So shout out Travion for finally getting him.
Shout out to that boy. All right, now let's jump over to. Let's talk about the Bills and Dolphins real quick.
The Bills were due to lose. They always lose.
Not that team.
They lose. They lose like twice a season to teams that they shouldn't lose to.
Which was one?
Falcons. The Falcons, and this is the Dolphins. This is the game they shouldn't have lost on paper and in everybody's heart. They are the better team by almost every single position. Maybe I would say
maybe Jalen Waddle is probably better than the. Yeah, Jalen Waddle definitely is better than any receiver that the Bills have. But dude, it's weird. The Dolphins somehow every other game or so somehow find an offensive pill and end up just becoming good again.
Maybe it was like the GM. I mean, they let their GM go.
Well, Stephen A. was pissed Mike McDaniel stayed.
Yeah.
They let the GM go over Mike McDaniel. So maybe it was the
Mike
GM.
McDaniels has a good offense, but you also got to bear with him that his quarterback has CTE. It's
like the age of
the number one receiver is not going to be able to play for this year and all next year. Their freaking tight end that they picked up, Darren Waller, I don't know what he's doing right now. I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt. And then their offensive line's atrocious. Did they even clean house? They even traded Jalen Phillips, and they still end up beating the Bills.
Shocker to the Eagles.
I think that hurts Josh Allen's MVP chances. I think he is now out of the top 3. We can carry this on to the next topic, talk about the Bills and Dolphins. MVP. But continuing on the Bills and Dolphins real quick. The Bills secondary is atrocious. It's terrible. They can't stop any receiver or tight ends from getting open. Well, it wasn't. It was way better 3-4 years ago, or even 2 years ago. Last year was bad. This year it's bad. Yeah. Their rush defense is
something.
They can't put two together.
They can't.
It's like the last 2 years, their offenses have been lights out, except against the Dolphins.
But it's always against the Dolphins.
Every other game, their offense has pretty much been lights out, and their defense can't hold up. Before it used to be, their offense would do stupid turnovers, and their defense would have to make up. So they just can't put 2 and 2 together.
They're also down superstar defensive tackle Ed Oliver all this year. That doesn't help the secondary, obviously, but that has something to do with pressure and more in the running game. He's a menace at
because Devon Achane was untouched on so many plays. And continuing on to that, adding on to the MVP. Can I go first?
Yeah. MVP. I have one MVP. It's Jonathan Taylor. It's not close, ladies and gentlemen. He's rushed for over 200 yards like 6 times this season. Not actually. Maybe more like 3 or 4. But he's electric. There hasn't been a running back that's had a season like this.
Since once C-Mac had it 2 years ago.
But he wasn't all brutal running. I'm talking about like an actual full-fledged running.
C-Mac was a dual threat of catching.
Yeah, obviously he'll still good. I forget. I saw something somewhere. One of the great 2010s running backs.
I wouldn't say it's like
but he's had a phenomenal year. I think he might MVP. He has a great offense line, obviously, to help him. But I think he's the MVP. Maybe you could probably throw in Sam Darnold in there. But I think he's the most valuable player at his position. But it'll go to a quarterback because it's a quarterback award.
I think you can add Jonathan Taylor into it, but again, I said this yesterday when we had a conversation about this. There is nowhere the Colts are basically the same exact roster as they were last year. I understand Jonathan Taylor missed 3 games, but it's the same roster. Daniel Jones gets put in. I'm still going to show Daniel Jones some love, even though he has not been playing well in the last 2 games. But overall, if it's the same team and the quarterback is actually giving a chance to where it doesn't just focus on Jonathan Taylor, then Jonathan Taylor's able to thrive. I'm saying Jonathan Taylor is definitely an MVP candidate, but you also have to include Daniel Jones if you include Jonathan Taylor. Sam Darnold's up there. Sam Darnold they're 7-2, 8-2 Seahawks.
Yes.
7-2 or 8-2.
Yeah.
The Seahawks have not looked like this since maybe prime Russell Wilson. JSN's him or Jonathan Taylor's going to win Offensive Player of the Year. I think it just depends on who can break a record.
Jonathan Taylor. It's Jonathan.
Would you say Sam Darnold is your favorite right now, Blake?
Sam Darnold is my favorite. Sam Darnold's probably my favorite to be MVP. My other option would probably be Drake May. Drake May's a pretty good option. He's playing great football, getting it to all receivers. He's actually missing probably his favorite target in Booty, whatever. Probably missing his favorite target, but other than that, he needs to start utilizing Hunter Henry more. I'm not saying that just because I had to start him in fantasy this week and he got me one freaking point. But anyway, going back to that, Drake May, top 3 for sure. Jonathan Taylor, you can throw in there. Top 3 is Jonathan Taylor, Drake May, Sam Darnold. Then Daniel Jones can be a 4th just because I think if you have to start Anthony Richardson, I don't think that team looks anything near like it is right now. Tyler Warren might win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I can see that.
My take is Jonathan Taylor is definitely a top 3.
Nah,
Drake May is a top 3.
Yeah.
But I don't have Sam as my top 3. I would actually say the top 3 is going to fill out at Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I was going to make
He's going to be my top 3. I would say the only thing I have against the Seahawks is their defense has always been good. Their defense has actually been the position that they've been for their games a lot. And like the last game they scored, their defense alone scored 2 touchdowns. Actually, one player scored 2 touchdowns. The Colts is, Daniel Jones was thrown in there. Now they're being like 8-2, 7-2. But all they really needed Daniel Jones for was to not turn the ball over. Their last few quarterback issues was they were doing stupid turnovers. So, yes, it's the same team essentially, but now you have more touches for Jonathan Taylor to actually do what he needs to do. More time for him to get comfortable. But Drake May leading the Pats to the record that they have. I think they've only lost 2 times.
They're 8-2.
They're 8-2 on his second year?
Yep.
Second year with not even having like an elite star in your wide receiver or your running back situation. Usually most of your quarterbacks that have their MVP seasons, they usually have some type of not necessarily superstar, but a star skill position player. But Matthew Stafford has turned the Rams into a maybe maybe wild card team to a divisional favorite for them. So my favorite probably would be Drake May right now, just because he's a lot younger. But I could also see Stafford being that number 2, close number 2.
My 3 actually are Jonathan Taylor, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford. Yeah, I forgot about him.
I'm not going to explain on anything.
I do think Sam Darnold is good.
Yeah, he's good.
I think he's good. Moving on, talking about the MVP, let's go ahead and get into our money line bets for the NFL this week. Oh, wait, we can agree Offensive Player of the Year is either going to be JSN or Jonathan Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
One of those two. It's going to be one of those 2. And then Offensive Rookie of the Year is either going to be Ibuka or Tyler Warren, I think. Ibuka is the only threat right now, essentially, and Tess Johnson is doing good, but he's also thriving off of getting double teams.
He's the MVP.
All right, Moneyline NFL on Sunday. We have Jalen as the Vikings over the Bears.
Over the Bears.
I have the Lions
That's
over the
divisional game.
Eagles on Sunday Night Football. I have the Lions over the Eagles. Then Alex has the Seahawks over the Rams.
Are we all divisional games?
Yes. It's a great weekend of NFL football.
It is.
I think it's a lot of
divisional
rivalries.
They owe us a good weekend, man. Past few weekends, for us, like ranking wise, haven't been great. There have been some great games.
This weekend, look out for Alex as well as his Bengals play Cincinnati for the seculd time. I mean, not Cincinnati. They play Pittsburgh for the second time.
See if they can actually win.
Yep. If we would have beaten the Bears and the Jets, and Joe Burrow returns after freaking Thanksgiving, like it looks like he's going to do, we would have no issues. But we lost to both those teams.
So now you pretty much have to win
So now we need
to win it.
basically only one mistake game.
And then last thing we need to talk
And
about.
the Ravens are hot.
Yeah, the Ravens are on
Won
fire.
3 in a row.
Yep.
Now, last thing we need to talk about the NFL real quick is the trade. Who made the best trade last week before the deadline? Was it Sauce to the Colts? Was it Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys? Was it Logan Wilson to the Cowboys?
No.
Was it Jair Alexander to the Eagles?
Who's already taken
Well,
two plays off of them.
Giants not even in the question.
But
no.
hope he's doing all right.
Sauce is
Yeah.
definitely the win of the trade. The Colts filled out a DB section. Like, their DBs are.
He looked terrible.
He did look bad. He
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
bad.
I got something to say.
But we know Sauce can be elite. This season is definitely not it. But the last few, he has stats that go for him and stats that go against him. But he is one of their better DBs still being picked up on a team that desperately needs healthy ones.
Ahmad Gardner has not played like Sauce since his rookie year. At the University of Cincinnati, he was a slot corner, which means he plays the receiver in the situations or end between the tight end and the boundary receiver. He was covering the middle of the field. In college, the middle of the field is a lot. It's a lot bigger than I'm trying to remember. It's a lot bigger.
He guarded the shortest outside line.
Yeah.
So he always guarded from.
So yeah, he
guarded 20
Yep.
yards pretty much.
Yeah, he guarded the 20, 30 yards, and that's what he was great at. That's why he got drafted. He was great. But he has shown, I think, his true, not like talent roof, I'd say, but he's shown his true identity. He's not a do-it-all corner. He can line up, outside the numbers where he's comfortable. But he's just been burned time and time again, and they gave away 2 first-round picks for him. I don't think it's bad. But I don't think it's necessarily great.
Well,
I would say Quinnen Williams
to
the Cowboys.
In my thing against that
the
is,
move.
as the Jets, they were required as him to guard the best receiver. On the Colts, I think he's going to have that option to guard. Not necessarily, he can't on a possession for 1 or 2 plays down in a possession, he'll guard the number 1, but I don't think he has to do that every single time.
They just need to get it to where he's the most comfortable producing,
Yes.
which is short side boundary corner.
Which I think when he's in that, because I'm
He's
pretty
elite
sure
now,
when
he's
he's
good.
in the NFL, when he did that,
Yeah, he's really great.
he's really good.
Yeah.
He's great. Which
Yeah.
I think the Colts with their DBs more than what the Jets did, he's going to have a chance to be in that role like he was in college.
I think it's the Quinnen Williams. Not trying to be biased as a Dallas Cowboys fan or anything, but it's just simply because of how awful that defense is. I'm mainly just happy that to see Jerry Jones make an actual deal, which was what's bad on the Jets' part is because the Cowboys offered Micah Parsons for Quinnen Williams and 2 draft picks, and they didn't take it earlier to where they could have had Micah Parsons, but now they get Mozzie Smith
Fair.
and a first and a second round pick. So
I do say.
I think the Cowboys ended up winning that draft just because Quinnen Williams. Hold on, let me. Quinnen Williams helps out the run game, and he's also
more than anything.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's also one of the best D linemen at getting to the quarterback. So I love it, love seeing it, love everything about it.
I do say the Cowboys did a not necessarily move for the super far future, but I think they made the best decision for next year, next year or the next 2 years.
Yeah.
The Colts made the best decision for a win now state because this is the position they desperately needed help at is DBs.
Because their pass rush was good, their middle field was
They just
good.
they've had good DBs. They're just all taking hits. They all been hurt throughout the season, so they've never had a complete core of corners.
All right, so here is probably the quickest topic of the night. College basketball has officially started. Last week was when it really started, but right now, getting the gist of it, starting getting a couple good games. We got Creighton versus Gonzaga on right now. But honestly, let's just go ahead and give our points real quick.
Yeah.
Over UK and Louisville. UK's been Louisville's big brother for the past
Forever.
how many years?
Forever. But not this year.
Not this year.
Not this
Forever. And then this year,
They're going to sweep us. football.
Good old Coach Pat, dude. Showing what's up. But anyway, I'm going to let Alex take over on this. I think this could be the Alex statement whenever we're talking about UK sports. It's Alex Ford. You need to make like a clip for it, like a piece of paper, like action.
So we know, like, we can hold it up whenever.
Yeah, it's Alex. It's Kentucky
So,
time.
I kind of already talked about it a little bit in the beginning of the segment while we were watching the game. A lot of stupid mistakes, man. A lot of turnovers. Not a whole lot of boxing out. Fix those small things, and we're in a different situation. I think.
For sure.
Louisville played great. Struggled a little bit down the end there, but
I think two teams played great. I mean,
Yeah.
played good, but Louisville played great.
yeah, no, I agree. But Pope's just gotta clean up the smaller things. It seems like we need to run a bigger lineup against people who play bigger players. Believe it or not, I know that's
That's kind
crazy.
of crazy.
We need to
The
find
NBA says otherwise.
we need to find a way to get Moreno and Garrison more valuable minutes. But
Yeah, Houston's
Jalen Lowe looked all over the place. He looked great to start. He had 3 immaculate Rajon Rondo type dimes to start, and then he turned the ball over like twice and threw it into someone's back. He's going to be a great player, but he kind of needs to slow down a little bit. I'm not worried at all about the loss. Again, 2 good teams, 2 good programs. Might see them again in March. But I'm excited for this year for UK.
I didn't say it. Well, I didn't say it here, but I did say it at my job with all my people from work that Louisville, Kentucky was going to come down to if they played fast, Kentucky was going to win. Other than Michael.
Louisville's one of the most fast teams this year.
I mean, but other than that,
What was the final score of that game?
if they played fast, UK is best when I think they play faster because they have great guards and they have great bigs who move fast. But Louisville has big bigs who can bruise down low when you all play. Like, they can play fast. They're known to play fast, but when they need to play slow and rebound well, pound down in the paint, they can. I don't think Kentucky's really developed that yet. Not saying they can't. They do have some great bigs, but I definitely think that's something that they'll need to do later on to compete in like the tournament.
Bigs play have to be focused on for the Cats over, I guess, the whole season. Guards can do it, man. They're great. We're 10 deep. I don't know how many college programs can say that they're 10 deep.
Yes, they do.
But Kentucky hasn't really been 10 deep in a while. But we are truly 10 deep this year. Another reason to be excited.
There's not really a whole lot to talk about for college basketball. Most teams have only played 3 games or so. So going into it, we have a money line bet though, because we're a sports podcast, so you gotta be betting on it,
obviously.
So we have a money line. I forgot what day we picked it on. Was it Thursday or Friday? It's one of those days. But we have. So I need to remind everybody.
There's a game that has like 12. No, or was it whatever game has like 12.
Yeah. So money line. I have Arizona beating UCLA. Alex has Gonzaga against.
No, it was whatever had like 6 games because there was not that many things from. Sorry, it was the one thing.
So this is the one that had 12.
I didn't know.
Yeah, this is the one that had 12. And then you have Michigan.
Yes.
So we have Arizona, Gonzaga, Michigan. And that's our money line bet. Tail it, don't tail it, tail it. Jazz Sports betting.
Do it.
Freaking goated. We should make an Instagram account of it.
All
right, and then we have. Let's look here. Now let's jump to the NBA. This is the last thing we're going to talk about. 1, ready? What teams look good or underperforming? Ready, go. 30 seconds, ready, go.
Pistons are on fire.
Let's.
Cade is leading that team as they should. They played well in the postseason last year, and they're carrying that onto this season. Number 1 in the East. I think they can kind of bang with the best of them of the Cavs.
Is that Caden though?
That's Caden though.
It's Caden.
That's Caden though. Not Mount Vernon High School.
All right.
This is the Pistons.
Now, the Mavericks are underperforming. I understand Anthony Davis isn't there. But having Cooper Flag run the point guard is still crazy to me, being an 18-year-old. Just let D'Lo run it, man. Let Cooper run the 3. And let him be good, man. But other than that, I can't think of anything else.
Nico getting fired.
Yeah.
Nico, 8 months too late.
GM recognizing the trade was terrible.
Yeah.
After talking to like a 13-year-old kid on the bench. That was really funny. I guess real quick, my winner, obviously the Pistons. I would also choose the Lakers. Be interesting to see how that offense switches when LeBron gets back, but we'll see. And disappointing, man, the Magic, I'd say probably.
For sure, they played well last.
Their record isn't horrible. Any team can bounce back.
Doesn't show how good they are.
It's still early in the season.
Yeah, a lot of teams can bounce back.
Just
but
passed
just
over 10
for
games.
right now, I think the Bulls and the Magic
They're
are
playing well. They're one that you
All right.
suck.
This
Yeah,
is going
Bulls
to
playing
be
great.
another topic. This one could probably take a grand total of 30 seconds to show all of us. Does Reed Shepard deserve to start after the 3 games he's played in a row where he's gotten to play over 20 minutes and he's been scoring 15 to 16 points, getting steals, getting assists, not a whole lot of rebounding because it's a short steal in the court majority of the time. But what do we think about that? Do we think he should start? Do we think he should stay 6-man where he can be the spark off the bench and still being able to play 25 to 30 minutes a night any given night?
Yeah,
I'll let y'all go first.
yeah. Go ahead.
I said I'll let y'all go first.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably.
Yeah, Reed I think he had 4 steals. I forget if it was last night or the night before. He's getting more and more confident. You can see it. You can see it in his game that he's getting more and more confident. It takes a while to warm up. Obviously, he was a rookie last year, but no real minutes last year. But yes, I think he should start. But again, he could be the 6-man. I mean, that's just who he is. That guard position, it's easy to stick another guard out of the lineup and into the 6th position just because size matters so much.
Yeah. I think as right now, I think he'll be starting at some point in the season because eventually they'll just go to the lineup where what's that guy's name? Okaji. Okay. Yeah. I don't see him starting in the near future. I think they'll have Reed in. They're saying Amin can still be the point guard, but Reed can bring it up whenever needs to. But if they keep it as it, I think Reed could have a very good chance to win 6-man of the year if he stays on this path that he's going and his teammates keep trusting him. They did an interview with KD on the game after the Bucks, and he was saying how Reed was the reason that they won. Because he was able to get those steals that led, and the turning point was when he got the steal and then he had a 3 in the corner. I'm very high. We're all Kentucky boys here, obviously. It's always cool to see a guy from Kentucky succeeding. I have the best for Reed. If not, he could possibly win Most Improved Player.
I still think he should come off the bench just because
He's not shooting crazy.
he's not shoot like he can shoot. Yes, he can score 15, 16.
Been
But
proven
that's,
he can shoot.
at this point in like the NBA, your 6th, 7th, 8th man can all score 15, 16 on a given night. Not saying they have to score it every night, but they all can score 15 to 16.
Yeah.
I don't think he offers enough size to start yet.
Yeah, the Rockets are kind of playing
What about Fred?
positionless basketball.
He
only has a year left.
when Fred
Comes
was
back
Fred was to be the point guard this season, but Fred has proved Fred. If you're gonna say you're gonna take Reed over Fred, as of right now, I
would because Fred has no ACL.
Well, no, perfect, 100%.
Take that to the bank.
100% healthy Fred over Reed. Reed over Fred is not a decision you should take.
I don't know.
Now, not saying Reed can't be better than Fred, but right now,
Fred was a dog.
Fred is a dog. He still was a dog. He just tore his ACL and doesn't have anything in his knee.
Yeah.
So, and I think,
I think
seeing him in go into this point guard role, I think they're going to start moving him toward. They're probably going to, if they can play well, because they're the 5th seed now. But they've played when they've lost against good teams. They lost in a double OT to the Thunder. I believe they lost to the Cavs or some other top team in the East on a last second shot or something like that. Why 1 or 2, 2, 3, 4 points. So, and Amin's been the point guard handling that pressure. So, if they continue with that and they see that he handles the pressure, I would see either Fred coming off the bench as well with Reed being a mentor, or they're going to ship out Fred for some value.
all this shit about Fred. You got a guy that you are very high on.
Yes.
Yeah, let him free, man.
I mean, dude, everybody sees what happens when you actually like what Reed can do, and you trust in him to do a lot of offense. I mean, last year when he got to start in 3 games, he averaged 20, 25 and 5, and averaged 2 steals a game and a block a game, in the 3 starts he got. And it's like, if you get, and it's proven over this time in just a short season that if he gets over 20 minutes, he's going to give you double-digit points. He's going to give you assists. He's going to give you steals.
And I'm not saying he doesn't need to get double-digit minutes. But when
I mean 20 minutes.
Yeah, when you get when you get 20 plus minutes, you can get 20. The best, when you think of like the best 6-man players throughout history, they've gotten over 20 minutes a game.
What the?
So Reed can be that person to get 20 minutes a game, but the scoring they have now, you need, if you sub Reed for Josh Okogie, I'm pretty sure it's the starter. Josh is a defensive player. So you're subbing defense for offense. Now on your bench, you have no scoring coming off the bench. So you need Reed as that second unit leader, or just when the offense is stalling of KD, Amen, Sengun, you can throw him in and he can light a spark for a run.
That was way longer than 30 seconds for that topic. All right, quick, it's yes or no, quick option. Are the Lakers good enough to trade LeBron?
They need to.
They are not trading LeBron.
All right, it's a yes or no question.
That's what I just said. No, they're not trading LeBron.
Yes, they're good enough.
I say yes. Lucas, the future, no need to keep it with LeBron.
No trade clause for LeBron, by the way.
Oh, he does have to trade.
LeBron can't be traded.
Do they exercise it? Does LeBron want to be traded?
Yeah, he can exercise his clause.
Does he want to be traded?
I mean, his whole family is there. He's going to retire after next year.
He needs to retire this year.
I wouldn't want to move. Are you kidding me? I would write that no trade clause. Well, he's a free agent next year.
Yes.
But I'd write the rest of that no trade clause to the bank, man.
Yeah. All right, next.
He shouldn't, but I mean, he should. Like, they're good enough to play without him. Once he comes back, I think that team's going to be. I don't think that team's going to be as good when he comes back. So I don't think Luka will have the ball in his hands enough.
Quick question. Ready? This is the second to last topic. Do the Clippers need younger talent because they are one of the oldest teams in the NFL or in the NBA?
Or they are the oldest.
Yes, they are.
I thought
their average age, I believe,
average age is
like 97, I think.
Yes. Yeah, they're like the oldest.
Yeah.
And yes, they do because there's.
Hey, look what's on. Oh, you turn it back.
They're players. They're superstars. James Harden, by the way, wasn't expecting to be the leader of that team, but is taking over as the top scoring, the number one option. They have to They can't play back-to-back games.
Yeah,
when they play back-to-back nights, they can't play They just don't have the energy.
So they do need younger talents. All right, let's name the top 3 teams in each conference real quick. Western Conference. We all can agree it's Thunder.
Yes. We're going by ratings or by what we think?
What we think. Thunder, everybody, we can all agree.
Yes.
Do we think the Spurs? I do.
Yes. Wemby.
Healthy Wemby.
When Wemby's healthy and 100%, there's little you can do against him.
And then give me the Rockets.
I'll take the Lakers.
I'll probably lean towards the Rockets. I think Rockets versus Lakers head-to-head
would be a great game.
Would be a great game.
Yeah.
I think the Rockets have a little bit of the edge right now without LeBron. With LeBron, if they figure out that they can actually, Luka and LeBron can play together with one ball, then I'll probably take the Lakers. But without LeBron, and if they can't play together, I'm going to lean towards the Rockets.
Now, Eastern Conference, Knicks,
Bulls.
Bulls.
Number 1?
No order. Top 3. Knicks, Bulls. Still going to rock with the Cavs.
Pistons, Cavs. Probably Pistons, Cavs, and Milwaukee's the way I'm going.
I'll go Cavs.
Unfortunately, I can't throw out my Heat in there. They're
Pistons, Cavs, Pistons, and I'll go Knicks.
Yep. So we have those teams. We'll see how that lasts. Now we each did for NBA. What freaking night was this?
Wednesday.
This is for tomorrow night. This will be posted at 3:30
Get your best in.
tomorrow Eastern Time.
Follow us.
Follow us, like, subscribe, everything. Alex's pick was KD, 30-plus points.
Shout outs from the
Lock it.
Mine was Giannis, 30-plus points. Jalen's was SGA or Luka to score 30 or more.
Lock it.
KD's playing the Wizards. All right,
Yeah.
so
Whoever,
Wait,
I forget who
I
I
do
picked
want
already.
to shout. Wait, hold on. I kind of want to. The Wizards are bad. Do not get me wrong. The Wizards are bad.
so KD might not even be out there long enough to score 30.
They're not atrocious as everybody says they are. They've had some tough losses to good teams by only a few, by 2 or 3 possessions. They're bad. Do not give me. I'm quoting. They are bad, but they are not atrocious.
All right, guys. So that puts an end to episode 5 of the Jazz Sports Show. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Check out this Twitch stream this Saturday. Are we doing the Newt games or what we're doing here? Because we're going to do the later.
We'll figure it out. Well,
Well, I would like for her to say it. Would you guys want to do the late games?
Let's do the
7:30
late
games.
sure.
Yeah.
That should be like
7:30 games. See us live on streaming at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Saturday night.
Another banger.
Another banger. This time we would, we golf another 7:30? You're doing it outside like you said? Or what's the temperature supposed to be when it gets cold? We might be doing golf. Either way, you'll see it or not. If not, we'll be sitting on the couch having some beverages.
It will be at 7 o'clock.
And it will be fun. So, as we end it, see ya.
Thank Jesus. Hell of a